All right, let's go into our walking lunges. We are hitting these down and back and make sure I get a full range of motion. Along with that, you can start out with no weight, but I would prefer you try and go up each set by a little bit. Let's make sure these are nice and challenging. And again, you see that full range of motion all the way to the floor, all the way up. Then take that step. After that, you're going into your single leg glute bridges. You should already know shoulder blades go to the box. Let's get a kettlebell on that working leg. Get that other leg out nice and straight. And then we're driving straight through those heels, back down to the butt, trying to really hinge and drive through and squeeze the glute. After that, we are going to go into our other side. Of course, you can't hit one without the other, but the same deal. Try and keep that chin down, drop those hips, let everything rock together, pushing that heel into the floor, driving those hips up as high as you can to get a good squeeze on the glutes. After that, let's go into some rollouts. What you'll see me do here is tuck my hips in, bam, and then I'm braced for that rollout. Getting the body fully extended, extending those arms out just enough to get my core activated and stretched out. Then I pull back in the same way I got out there. Make sure those hips stay tucked in nice and tight. That way you do not feel any pressure on your lower back. If these are too challenging, we can always do high plank reach. After that, you're going into kettlebell squats. You can keep that kettlebell low so we can go nice and heavy on these. Drop those hips in, try and keep the chest nice and high. Tap that kettlebell to the floor every time and squeeze those quads and glutes as you come up from that. Once you're done that, we're going into stiff legs. Stiff legs just means we're trying to actively work the hamstrings, so we're going to keep those knees as locked in as possible. No bend in the leg like a normal deadlift. Back is nice and straight, shoulders are locked in, knees are locked, and we're trying to get a deep stretch into those hamstrings and squeeze the butt on the way up. All right, next up, the good old hack squat. You guys already know, set that squat stance, unlock, make sure you grab those handles so you can pull yourself into the pad. And from there, it's just all leg action. Really trying to drive through, squeeze those quads, make sure everything stays nice and tight in the muscles, and we're not locking those knees. Very important not to lock the knees. Slight bend in them at all times. After that, we're going into our single leg squat or single leg deadlifts. Some of you hate them, some of you love them. Oh well, let's do them. Right here, you see me using some plates because I didn't feel like going up front to get dumbbells. That's like kind of my only reason for using those. I wouldn't recommend using the plates because, as you can see, I can't get very deep into my single leg deadlift because the plates are hitting the floor. So grab yourself some dumbbells before you head back to that hack squat. Let's knock these out. Make sure that body stays nice and straight. We're trying to keep the back locked in. Kick that leg back nice and straight. And really get a good stretch on the hamstrings and a good squeeze on those glutes. All right, let's get it done. Side note, if you're one of my people that can't do these, the hamstring curl is a good backup.